everyone, and happy Monday. Welcome to
Good morning, REaCH.
for the week of April 22nd. Let's get started with our weather for the week. This week's highs will be in the 70s with lows in the 50s. Expect cooler weather today and towards the end of the week.
Today is Earth Day. For the past 50 years, Earth Day has been celebrated by billions of people around the globe. Every April 22nd, on Earth Day, we join together to promote awareness for the health of our environment. So why should we continue to celebrate this holiday 50 years later? Unfortunately, there are so many environmental concerns in our society, such as increasing natural disasters, extreme weather, and rising global temperatures. Even small actions like composting, recycling, thrifting, or picking up litter on the sidewalk still helps make an impact.
The idea for Earth Day was originally born in 1969 when U.S. Senator named Gaylord Nelson witnessed the effects of a massive oil spill in Santa Barbara, California. He called all Americans to take a stand for the environment, and thousands of colleges across the U.S. organized protests for a healthy, sustainable Earth. Because of these national rallies, the first Earth Day helped create the Environmental Protection Agency, as well as the Clean Air, Clean Water Act, and Endangered Species Act of 1973. Speaking of Earth Day, Jason, what did the tree wear to the pool party? Swimming.
Trunks.
Yeah, you got that. That must be why this Friday, April 26th, is Jason Day. The Jason name is borrowed from the Greek Yashon, which means healer. And club announcements, please join us for the Save Club's spoken word event, Let's Talk, Let's Listen, on Thursday, April 26th during 4th block at the amphitheater. Students have been practicing original and established works, and we can't wait to hear these outstanding performances. Betas, please remember to submit your last National Convention payment to the main office by this Friday, April 26th. Also, Beta members are asked to volunteer at the RCS STEM Night being held on April 25th. Please see Hancock to sign up. And finally, Betas, please save the date for Beta Spring Games on Thursday, May 16th. More information will be sent out later. Seniors, make sure to mark your calendar for the Senior Sunset event on Thursday, May 2nd from 6:30 to 8. The dress is casual, but make sure you wear your college, career, or military merch related to what you'll be doing after graduation. Make sure to bring a blanket or lawn chairs because there will be a cookout. Please RSVP in the front office. Also, seniors, make sure to mark your calendars for the senior breakfast, which will be held on Thursday, May 16th in the Student Center from 8:30 to 10 a.m.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Allen, and I'm a member of the Save Promise Club. Today I'm interviewing Karen Bostic to discuss dating violence among young adults.
Hi, my name is Karen Bostic, and I'm the Director of Human Resources here at Richmond Community College. And I previously worked for New Horizons Life and Family Services Agency for Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault Victims for the past 20 years.
All right. In the U.S. alone, how many teens fall victim to teen dating violence?
Here in the United States, 1 in 3 teens are victims of physical, sexual, emotional, or verbal abuse from dating partners. Violent behavior typically begins between the ages of 12 to 18. And a lot of times people don't think, they think you have, it's mostly adults. But it doesn't start when they're adults. Most of the time, it's learned behavior that starts within children, as like I said, as young as 12 years old. And only about 33% of teens who are in a violent relationship report the abuse. Most people don't report it because of embarrassment or whatever the nature may be. Females ages 16 to 24 experience the highest rate of intimate partner violence. And a lot of times people don't think that, there's consequences, but I went to court with New Horizons when I was there for 10 years, and I've seen a lot of students come to court where they had been involved in domestic violence.
All right, number 6. What are options for teens to help their peers who have been subjected to dating violence?
I would say be a trusted friend. Don't judge. Learn about healthy and unhealthy relationships so you'll be able to help your friend. Look out for your peers and friends' best interests and be honest with him and her. Find someone you can confide in as an adult as well. If someone come to you, you don't have to think you can handle it on your own, but find an adult that you could talk to about your friend And I would also say, don't go around telling everything or talking about your friend or peer. You're supposed to be there as a support system, not somebody to tear them down farther. And talk about the behaviors of the abuser and not the person. Show concern and avoid ultimatums, and ask your friend what do they want to happen out of all of it.
All right. What advice would you give a teenager who is stuck in an abusive relationship?
When you work with victims of domestic violence, you give options. You don't give advice. Because if you give advice and they take you up on the advice that you give them and something happens to them, you're held accountable. But we give options. And you could say you could do this, or this, X, Y, Z. And whatever choice they make, that's the choice that we follow them, help them, to do. But of course, it would be, if they wanted to get out, I would assist them with getting out of that. And let them know they're not alone. Always be aware of if your surroundings, if you're in a domestic violence relationship. Never meet someone alone somewhere because you don't know what their intentions are. Make a safety plan that, would give you the options, of how to get out. Have someone on speed dial where you could call them. And if you needed to, get a restraining order to keep that person away from you. And most of the time, the relationship will not get better. It only gets worse.
All right, well, that's all the questions we have. Thank you for taking the time out to interview with us.
And thank you for having me.
In other announcements, the Richmond County Schools STEM Showcase Night will be held this Thursday, April 25th from 5:30 to 8 at the Cole. There will be a health fair at the Cole on Friday, April 26th from 10 to 4. There will be all sorts of free health screenings offered that day. 11th graders, make sure to mark your calendars for senior pictures. The dates are June 26th and 27th. Can you believe it? We are about to be seniors.
That's crazy, Jason. Time has just flown by. Here are this week's birthdays. Happy birthday.
Here are this week's home games. Here are this week's cafe specials.
Let's switch over to Kennedy Fields to learn about what is happening in our community.
Hey y'all, it's Kennedy and welcome back to Community Corner. On April 19th, Taylor Swift released her 11th studio album, The Tortured Poets Department. She announced this album in her acceptance speech at the Grammys.
My brand new album comes out April 19th. It's called The Tortured Poets Department. I'm gonna go and post the cover right now backstage. Thank you, I love you, thank you.
The album has 16 songs featuring artists such as Post Malone and Florence and the Machine. The album made history the day before its release as it became the most pre-saved album in Spotify history. Seconds into the album's release, Spotify crashed due to the amount of fans streaming the new music. Then, at 2 a.m. on the same day, Taylor Swift surprised fans with a deluxe album called The Tortured Poets Department, The Anthology, with 15 more songs, meaning that Taylor Swift released a total of 31 songs Friday morning. As a Swiftie, my personal favorite was I Can Do It With a Broken Heart and The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. Can I have your name and grade?
Kelly English, I'm in 10th grade.
Kelly, did you stay up for the Taylor Swift album release?
I did not, I fell asleep.
Did you listen to it though?
I listened to part of it already.
Okay, what was your favorite song so far?
Probably I'm Gonna Get You Back or The Albatross.
Can I have your name and grade?
Paige Branch, 10th.
Paige, did you listen to the Taylor Swift album?
Yeah, listen to the whole thing.
The whole
The whole
thing?
thing.
What was your favorite song that you listened to?
Probably The Smallest Man Who Lived.
I said that! That's it for Community Corner. Make sure to tune in next week for more. Favorite Swiftie? Out. Bye, y'all.
That is all for this week's episode of Good Morning Reach. We hope you have a fantastic week.
This is Jason.
And Mary, signing off. I ate my long paragraph up, bro. I ate that up.
I'm surprised I didn't split that.
I really ate that up.
Did anyone notice that the credits have been messed up, and every week that it's Landon's week, Kennedy has been credited?
Yes, we've been pointing that out for
To who?
forever to each other
Why didn't you tell me?
because Kennedy likes the credit. Sorry, Ken, don't yell at me. Taylor Swift.